Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? We are here at Hersheypark today for the King Size Season Pass Holder preview of Mixed and Jolly Rancher Remix. Finally, I've been looking forward to especially Mixed for so long, and now this day's finally come true. And so, EB, are you ready for this visit? Oh yeah. Okay, so we just rode Mixed, and I'd rate it 9 out of 10. It's my new favorite flat here, and the weightlessness feels crazy when you're going down, actually. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, good. Give it a 9.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just rode Jolly Rancher Remix right there, and I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. It's a little smoother than how it was as Sidewinder, but I don't really care because they had like the music playing, and I predicted that we were gonna smell blue raspberry in that tunnel right there, and I was right. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, Jolly Rancher Remix, this is definitely a good addition. They redid the station, everything. I love the revamp. It definitely was needed, and yeah, it's much better than Sidewinder. Give it an 8.5.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we just got a few more rides on Mixed, and I'd rate them all a 9 out of 10. They were all very good rides on Mixed. I love Mixed. It is my new favorite flat here, and so Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, Mixed, it's a pretty good ride. Yeah, all those rides, I'd give them probably like an 8.5. It was very good.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we've just had 3 rides on Jolly Rancher Remix, and I'd rate them all a 10 out of 10. They were very good. I especially liked smelling the cherry flavor on it. I think that was my favorite flavor smelled on it. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, I agree. I'll give those rides a 7.5. Yeah, I think it's still running a bit the same as Sidewinder, but it's a little smoother now. And yeah, those flavors are good. I think grape is my favorite.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we've gotten 4 rides on Miggs right there and 4 rides on Jolly Rancher Remix right there. And let me tell you my thoughts about those 2 rides in combinations for sure. They were good additions for Hersheypark, and both of them were very good. My personal favorite is Miggs, and like Hersheypark really needed to renovate Sidewinder, and I'm glad that they did just that. And so, EB, what do you think of those 2 rides?
Yeah, I agree. I think Mix was a very good addition. It is a very good flat ride. I enjoyed my rides on it today. And yeah, Jolly Rancher Remix, I'm very impressed with the station. I love how they have station music, on-ride audio, and the flavor tunnel is also pretty cool, and all the lights and stuff. And yeah, it's overall, I love these additions. I think they were much needed, and they're very nice.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Wildcat, and I'd rate it a 5 out of 10. It was not too bad of a ride, but before, we waited
over 2 hours.
Like, oh my god, like Ebe said, we waited over 2 freaking hours for it to open because they wouldn't open it due to weather, even though it was like literally either drizzling or not doing anything every like hour before it opened. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, in my opinion, it's pretty ridiculous how we waited this long. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Give it a 6.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we just rode the Thunderside and Lightning Racer, and I'd rate it a 5 out of 10. There was only Thunder operating on Lightning Racer, which made for an extremely long line, and yeah, so Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, I agree. It took a bit long because Thunder was the only one in operation, so I'll give it a 7.
Oh yeah, so we just rode Jolly Rancher Remix, and I'd rate it a 7 out of 10. It was a really good ride on it. Now we can officially say we've smelled all 5 flavors on it, and yeah, so after smelling all 5 flavors, that I decided that cherry is still my favorite flavor to smell on Jolly Rancher Remix. And so, Evie, what did you think of it?
Yeah, I agree. I'll also give it a 7. I thought green apple would smell very good. I love this ride, and I'm really happy with this improvement.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Mixed, and I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Evie, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, it was a good ride. Give it an 8.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so we just rode Great Bear, and I rated a 9 out of 10. It was a good evening ride on it, and so Evie, what'd you think of it?
That was a pretty good ride. Give it a 9.
Oh yeah!
Okay, so we just rode Skyrush right there, and I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. It was freaking hauling. And so, Evie, what'd you think
Yeah,
of
I'll
it?
give it a 9.5. That was one of my favorite rides on Skyway so far this year. It was hauling, and the airtime was just insane.
Oh, yeah! Okay, so we just rode Candymonium, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was a great way to end my last visit before I go to Orlando, and it was just a good ride we had on it in general. And so, Evie, what'd you think
Yeah,
of
I
it?
agree. The airtime was very, very good. It was good ejector. Give it a 9.
Oh, yeah! So, this was a great visit to Hersheypark, and this was a great last visit for me before I leave for Orlando tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned because I'll be going to SeaWorld Orlando, Islands of Adventure, and Icon Park. So make sure to stay tuned for content from those coming in the near future. And anyways, this was a good visit to Hersheypark, and I look forward to being back here after I get back from Orlando. And so, Evie, how would you say this visit was?
I think it was a good visit. I was happy that we were able to finally get on Mix and Jolly Rancher Remix, and yeah, other than that, we were able to get on Skyrush, Candymonium, Great Bear, and a bunch of other stuff. We had a good time.
Oh yeah, so make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and of course make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I have t-shirts, face masks, all the things, so make sure to go check it out. And make sure to subscribe if you are new, and hit the bell when you subscribe so you will not miss a thing. And I will see you in the next.